This week I have included 3 Bible activities. These activities will help you to go through the Passion Week. It's called the Passion Week because it is the last week before Jesus is arrested and crucified. I hope that you will be able to see a little bit of a picture of what life was like for Jesus just before he was arrested. The time that he had with his special people, his disciples, his friends, his mother. All these people were so special for him. Jesus went through a lot. He started off his week on Palm Sunday with a triumphal entry. This is an exciting time for the people. They recognized Jesus as the Lord, the one who was promised. They celebrated him as he came in riding on a donkey. They laid their cloaks and palm tree branches for him as a royal pathway for his colt to be the colt of a donkey to ride down the street on. But these same people, by that same end, shouted out the words, "Crucify him, crucify him." I'd like you to take some time this week with your family, as we come close to Easter, to remember this week, this Passion Week with Jesus. There are passages that you can read through. You can choose what 3 days to do them. And the first activity is what I'm going to introduce to you now, the triumphal entry. This is the day where Jesus gives his disciples special instructions of where to find a donkey, a colt that had never been ridden before. He gave his disciples special instructions. Amazingly, everything that Jesus had said to his disciples in his instructions came true. It was just as Jesus had told them it would be. This had to happen because the prophets told about it years before. I love reading these stories. It sends me back to what Jesus told through his disciples, what God promised about Jesus through his prophets. This is an amazing story, and I hope that you will love it as you read it with your family. Picture yourself as one of the children laying down palm branches so that Jesus could walk on it with his donkey, riding on his donkey. I have included a coloring page. This page has 2 coloring pages on it, but I only ask you to do the first one today for this activity. If you would like to go on to the second activity, that's fine too, but you'll have to wait for my introduction video for tomorrow. Also included for today's story of the triumphal entry, after you read from the Bible from Matthew, you can choose to do this Reader's Theater. It's printed out. See if you can gather some people from your family. Don't go anywhere away from your house. Make sure you give others their space that they need at this time. But there are 2 pages that you can read through this. Do it Reader's Theater style for a different kind of a way to hear and tell the story of Jesus entering in on a donkey and celebrate it. Then when you are finished, and if you still want to have some more time for this story, that's great. On the back of your coloring page, take some time to write, to do a retell of the key parts of the story so that you will remember it every time you look at your coloring page. It'll be a story card for you to remember what are the important parts, the key parts of this story. Enjoy!